Under the patriarchy, are women oppressed?
Yes.
Are men the oppressors?
They're not all.
Jesus fuck.
Don't use the words
I've
in vain.
donated $300. Those two feminists are so far gone. Life has consequences. It's called reality. And you two need a clear dose of it. Employers want morally sound employees. News flash doing of /sex isn't moral. Also, can you two form a valid argument instead of rambling?
Thank you, Bads EXE. I think that's
Wait, can I
Victor.
respond to the donor real quick?
Yeah.
Something that's interesting to me is that, like, I think that there is a valid conversation to be had about doing employment background checks. However, not hiring somebody because they do OnlyFans. You could argue that, hey, I think the corporation should take a stand and say, we don't police our individual employees' backgrounds. Now, you can say that's unreasonable. However, when corporations turn that same lens and they get very woke about employees, you conservative people get really upset about that. For instance, if 10 years ago you tweeted shit about being a Nazi or whatever, or you tweeted edgy jokes, you guys would stand up and you go, hold on, corporations shouldn't be holding employees accountable for stuff they said on their Twitter 10 years ago. But it sounds like if somebody found an OnlyFans you did 10 years ago, you'd be saying, well, it's totally fair game to make it so that that person can't work at that
Yeah,
company.
doing OnlyFans is
I don't
worse than
say-
saying
wait, that's
offensive
not a
stuff
fair-
on
that's
Twitter.
not a fair argument.
One at a
because-
time, let's go. Because
Okay, let me just say mine real quick, 'cause
People are
it's
getting
easy.
fired from their jobs for saying something is gay on Twitter 10 years ago, or
Sure.
like
Yeah.
making
Which- but
making a
the reason-
mildly
but hold on,
homophobic
but hold on,
joke.
but we said
That's
earlier-
a totally different thing than like espousing National Socialism.
No,
or
it's
something.
actually totally not. Because what if it is the case that your salesman is doing business with another company, and let's say that the person that they're interfacing with is gay, they find out that your salesperson tweeted homophobic stuff 10 years ago, and now you've got like a blue chip company that doesn't want to do business with you because you hire people that have been homophobic. They could use the exact same argument that you use about not hiring the OnlyFans people. Now, hold on. To be clear, I'm not saying that we should fire all those people. I'm just saying that back in my day, okay, we didn't fucking peruse all the online history of everybody to decide who gets hired or who's not. I think that if you're not on the clock, then the fucking employer shouldn't have anything to do with your shit. But it is interesting that we were very selective about what we want policed in a person's history.
And that's how you.
This
end up
goes
working at
back to the
Starbucks the
original
rest of your
point
life.
that I was making earlier in the conversation about homosexuality contributes to the degeneracy of society. I want to live in a society where you can joke about something being gay online.
Sure,
and
but
you
it
can't
could
get
be a
fired for it.
come on. I'm saying gay, but it could be like a racist joke. It could be a bigoted joke. It could be a whatever edgy joke. It could be any type of thing, right?
Is that TOS? Is it TOS?
What?
To say that homosexuality, is that TOS?
I don't know, but your podcast is going
We're
down
in California,
tonight,
don't
okay? Just tell us when the stream goes down and move the rumble.
He
again.
said
Sure.
it.
Okay.
But all I'm saying,
Hold
all
on,
I'm saying
hold on.
is I think that broadly speaking, I think we should probably say corporations, we need to stop this culture of corporations digging into employment history just because like people on Twitter get really mad that like this guy did this thing 5 or 10 years ago, whether it's like making a sexist joke or doing OnlyFans.
Okay.
That would be my personal
Fair
opinion.
enough. We got to move away from that. I want to bring it back to you guys.